for the entire week. So you stuck with me, you stuck with Kemi, yep. On the show, Sunny Side, all through this week, Monday through Thursday. We're going to do our best to make sure that you don't miss Joyce too much. So you're welcome to the show. Yeah, it's Radioactive Monday, as expected, of course, as expected. And today I've got some very weird, crazy stuff that we're going to talk about. It's something that you're used to anyway, something that you already know, it's something that you're aware of, because it's everywhere. So we're going to get radioactive very, very quickly on the show today. Let's also have you know that you can stream Nigeria info from anywhere in the world by downloading a mobile app from your app stores. If you're on Android, you can go to the Play Store. If you're on iPhone platform, you can go to the App Store and go and download. Just type Nigeria Info FM and get it going. So once you are done downloading it, you can launch the app, go to the settings, the menu, then look for an option that says you can stream with the highest audio quality. So toggle that, put it on, then close the app, relaunch, and you can enjoy the cleanest. In fact, it's crystal clear, the audio quality there. Because, I mean, we don't want to stream. We don't want to stress your eardrum by streaming some really low quality kind of sound. The moment you get to stream Nigeria Info with the highest quality of audio, you just enjoy every bit of information that we go for you. Now, let's get on with the show very quickly. It's 12:42 from our studio here. Welcome to the sunny side today, 25th of August 2025, and quite a number of stuff happening at the same time world over. Crazy stuff that just happening in Gaza is the bombardment of Gaza by the Israelis, IDF. They bomb soldiers. They bomb citizens. They bomb journalists. I think the latest of what I'm seeing on my screen now is that, in fact, a Jazeera journalist was affected in this latest one that just happened a couple of minutes ago. And quite a number of stuff also happening alongside Atiku saying that he would, that he's declared his intention, formally declared his intention to run in 2027. Who else again? Somebody is endorsing what Peter Obi said. Yeah, Professor Patitomi endorsing what Peter Obi said about single-term presidency. And quite a number of stuff's happening. But we're going to delve into Radioactive Monday right away, Lagos. If you're good to go, I am ready to roll. Let's get started with the show. On Radioactive Monday, we're going to discuss two things. The first one will just be very brief and short. The second one is our main conversation. So if you're good to go, Lagos, let's get started.
Activate. Activate. We are radioactive on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Joyce.
Here we go. Let's start with this one here that I said we're going to talk about, Radioactive Monday. Just in case you're not aware, as we speak right now, you can now go and register as a new voter in Nigeria because last week, INEC announced that let's just say about 1.4 people, Nigerians, successfully completed their online pre-registration during the first week of the CVR, that's continuous voter registration exercise. That exercise ran last week, 18th to 24th August. And INEC released the data. I'm going to go through the data because we're going to have a conversation about this very quickly. Listen, INEC said that the pre-registration report indicates that there is strong participation across several states. Osun and Lagos are leading the charge. Osun State recorded the highest percentage of total registration of about 28.51%. Lagos had the highest numerical count of about, numerical count in terms of the number of people, about 222,205 people actually registered in Lagos here across the country. Ogun State followed with 132,823 entries. The FCT recorded 107,682 people who registered. in the CVR, ongoing CVR. You have states like Kaduna with 61,000, Kogi with 58,000, Kwara with 33,000, and Kebbi with 35,000. Now, let's move this conversation to the Southeast. The Southeast recorded the lowest number of new registration in the continuous voter registration exercise. Ebonyi had 261 registrations. Enugu has 484. Imo 481. Abia 772. Anambra was not even registered at all in that data released by INEC. There's no Anambra on the list. Now, here is the good side of it. Maybe the Southeast didn't want to go virtual. What do they call that thing? Virtual now. Maybe they didn't want to go that way. Maybe they want to do physical. Well, the physical phase of the voter registration has started today nationwide. If you didn't do the pre-registration online, you can go physically. If you have done the pre-registration online, you can still go physically for your biometrics, because you need to capture your fingers now. You go now to go and do the fingerprint capturing. That's the biometrics. You can go and do that. Now, INEC said that this exercise that is ongoing right now is for people who have never voted before, people who want to transfer their polling units from one part of the state to another part of the state. Let's say from mainland to the island, or island to the mainland. Or you want to move from Lagos to Ebonyi. You want to move from Enugu to Makurdi. This exercise is also for you. Or maybe you have lost your voter card, or your voter card is damaged. You can do a replacement for that one as well. Or you just want to update your data. You can do all of that as well. That is what INEC has said this time. Now, you can go to all the local governments across the country, local government offices, 774 of them. You'll find INEC officials there for you to register. And they do the registration Monday to Friday only. Please don't wait till the last minute. Do not wait till the last minute before you do this thing. It's open now. It's functional from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. They also have other registration centers, about 811 centers, apart from the 774 that we have here. Cumulatively, they have about 811 centers that you can do this CVR exercise with INEC. INEC said that this is open to Nigerians, obviously, that are 18 years and above, who have never registered before, or they have all these things that I mentioned that you can do with your voter, all of those things. Now, here is another thing. For convenience, you can still do the pre-registration stuff for convenience, that you can just do the pre-registration online, then go to the your local government to go and do just your biometrics. Now, if you want to do the pre-registration online, you can go to cvr.inecnigeria.org. That's O-R-G. O-R-G. That's www.cvr.inecnigeria.org. You can do your pre-registration online, fill your data and everything online, then go to local government just for biometrics only. Now, you can go there, then let us know your experience there. This is our first conversation. Now, let's start this first conversation. Have you done this? Have you tried it out? Are you going to do anything? That is for you who are in Lagos here. For us in Lagos here. Have you lost your voter card? Are you trying to replace it? Have you commenced the process now that it's on? Are you a new voter? Have you registered online? What was the process like? Now let's go to the Southeast. Why, in your opinion, do you think that we have? I mean, the Southeast has recorded the lowest in terms of registration in the ongoing CVR exercise, the continuous voter registration exercise. Why, in your opinion, do you think the Southeast has the lowest so far? None of the states in the Southeast on record has done 1,000. The Southwest are recording 100,000 plus. The North, they're recording, close to that. But the Southeast, not even 1,000 people. The highest, I think, in this report that I have, got about 772. That's Abia. 772 people who did the pre-registration online. Tell me why you think this is so. 0201 2770 993. That's 0201 2770 993. For the female callers only, the number is 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. When we are done with this conversation, we have another bigger conversation ahead of us. Lagos, you're welcome to the sunny side. I'm Sheriff. Please turn off your radio. Good afternoon to you.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Okay, good afternoon. This is Joy.
Good afternoon, Joy.
Yeah, nice to sit with you. It's a long while.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope my dear Joyce is on a good course that she's unavoidably absent.
Right.
Okay, so for me, I just want to ask, the one for online, has it ended? Have it stopped?
It's still ongoing.
It's still ongoing.
Right.
So, but it's just going to be ongoing till 2026, 2027, right? None of it is going to stop.
They didn't put a date to it. They just said it's still ongoing. Yes.
Okay. For the Southeast, I don't know the level of awareness because even me, I'm just hearing it now. So I'm going to put a call across to my sister, because she has said she wants to do a transfer of her voter's card. So I don't know the level of awareness or how they are taking awareness and all that. So I think the chief security officers of each state to do more. Yeah. And talk to their people, down to the local government. Everybody needs to go and register. So that's what I just want to find out. It's okay. I just hope it just will be a continuous thing. It shouldn't put a time frame to it. It should be continuous. That time frame
at least before the election. Yes, because it saves a lot of time, Joy. It saves a lot of time when you are almost done online. You just go to the office to do the biometrics and you're done.
Biometric, right?
Yeah.
Just you do put all your information and all that.
Right.
And go do a capture.
Right.
I think that's the one for the online.
Right.
Isn't it?
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
That's fantastic. Then. So our Southeasterners, please, we should just create more awareness to people. Let them know. Me, I'm just caring. So I know so many people have not been had like that too.
Right.
So I think it's one for Lagos, maybe because of the election that is ongoing.
The local government.
The local government election that happened recently.
Yeah.
So that should also contribute
created
to
awareness.
People.
How about other states then? How about other southwestern states? How about the northern part?
There's this kind of campaign going on. See, what Adebowale is doing, I think it's not working. It's working. Adebowale, that the other side he came out and was talking to people, campaigning and all that. So that should also be another form of way of making people say, go and register.
Okay.
They are bringing out this party. So
right.
I don't know what the Easterners are also doing, but I've not seen the level of anything happening there, apart from Soludo saying one or two things and
Thank you, Joy.
Saying one or two things. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to me. Appreciate your time. Okay. Lagos, we're going to head out now. Let's take a quick break. The conversation is just getting started on the sunny side. Today, I'm Sheriff. Stay here.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment. .3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
If you're a woman, gather here. This one is for you. Whether you are married, single, trying to start something small, or just dreaming big, this event is for you. I'm talking about the Women Empowerment and Entrepreneurship Training Program 2025. It's tagged Rise. Come and learn from real women doing big things. Topics and speakers include savings culture. This one will be facilitated by the group head of women banking at Access Bank, Nene Kunle Ugunusi. Of course, they'll be talking about in the importance of good mental health, facilitated by the CEO of the Thrive Network, Ubi Olaman Nadi, and of course, skill acquisition will be facilitated by the Guinness World Record holder herself, Ukafo Chirema. Self-worth will be talked about by Oga Madam of Wazobia FM, Cheche Smith. And this event will be moderated by Adako Benjamin, who we all know as Ada Doom Doom. Now, this will be happening on August the 30th. The venue is the Father Trout Hall inside St. Michael's Catholic Church at Alakbere bus stop inside K2. Time 9 a.m. Come for a day full of skill training, panel talks, mentorship, networking, and everything in between to help you turn your ideas into actual income. This event is brought to you by Solucious Healthy Foods and hosted by Wazobia's own female Alaji Sosorobia. Proudly brought to you by Access Bank, Innovation Textile, and Yeye Wool. Media partners here are Cool FM, Wazobia FM, and Nigeria Info. You do not want to miss it. For more information and inquiries, call 0708-853-2386. That is 0708-853-2386. Or send an email to the email address sosorobia01@gmail.com. That is sosorobia01@gmail.com. Attention students, the Cyber Security and Digital Sustainability Summer Challenge is here. Win for yourself 150,000 naira in cash, data, and amazing prizes. Watch and learn. Win big also every day for 1 full week. Show off your digital smarts and get rewarded for protecting the online world for yourself and everyone else. Of course, primary and secondary students are the ones to be allowed only. Visit the website at www.cybersuccesstools.xyz/summer challenge. That is cybersuccesstools, one word, .xyz/summer challenge. Do this to join now and make sure you are not missing out. This announcement is brought to you by Cyber Culture Interface, the YouTube channel.
Guys, welcome back to the Sunday side. We're going to take another break to bring you the news, right? When we're done with the news, we'll continue with our conversation on continuous voter registration exercise by INEC. You can do the pre-registration online, and then you go to the local government close to you, or any point close to you, to go do your biometrics, you capture your fingerprints and everything. But if you can't do anything online, you can still go there to go do your registration from start to finish, right? I am even more particular about your experience. I want to know whether some people are still bent on sabotaging the process by commercializing what is supposed to be free. I'd love to know. You know, I'd want us to get on top of this, okay? If you have anybody around you who is yet to register and would love to register, if you have the time, follow the person, go there. So let's even see how the process is, right? Okay, let's go to break now. The news is next at the top of the hour. Stay here.
This isn't a Game of Thrones. It's the game of information.
The German foreign minister went to Beijing to reaffirm that Europe would not let China invade Taiwan.
And more information.
Government can't keep taking the fall for your own mess, for your own mistakes.
And more information.
We did some work on the Third Mainland Bridge before. Where are there potholes now?
You want to play?
Political way to distort. Let me tell you.
It's game on. Let the games begin. on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's 1 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, here's the gist making the rounds at this time. The People's Democratic Party's National Executive Committee is meeting in Abuja this afternoon to decide on its zoning formula ahead of the November convention in Ibadan. The zoning committee, chaired by Governor Duyedire, has recommended retaining the North-South power rotation. Youth leaders back the plan, but some members still oppose it. The NEC is expected to ratify the report when it reconvenes at 2 p.m. Meanwhile, the president of the Nigerian Bar Association, Afam Osigwe, is urging lawyers to stand firm in defending the rule of law, stressing that integrity and service are vital to national progress. He spoke at the NBA's annual conference in Enugu themed Stand Out, Stand Tall. The Sultan of Sokoto, Sa'adu Abubakar, Enugu State Governor Peter Mba, and South African politician Julius Malema also addressed the gathering. They called on lawyers to protect the poor and ensure fairness, while the Sultan warned against turning justice into a commodity for sale. In Lagos, Speaker of the State House of Assembly Mudashiru Obasa says the newly commissioned Oluremi Tinubu Industrial Leather Hub in Mushin will position Lagos as the leather capital of West Africa. The hub, launched during the First Lady's visit, is expected to create 10,000 jobs, train 150,000 artisans, and generate over $250 million annually from exports. And the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has forecast rainy and thundery weather across the country from Monday to Wednesday. Southern states, including Lagos, Ondo, and Akwa Ibom, will see morning showers followed by afternoon rains. Northern states may experience morning storms and flash floods, while central regions such as the FCT and Plateau are expected to face moderate rainfall with some flood risks. NIMET is advising residents to take precautions, secure their property, and avoid driving during heavy storms. And that's all for now. It is back to the sunny side, right here at 99.3 Nigeria Info. And I am Yvonne Ohaifo. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Yvonne. Let's continue with our conversation this afternoon on the sunny side here on Nigeria Info 99.3. INEC CVR exercise. What is your status? Why do we have low registration in the southeastern part of the country? Like the first caller said earlier, could it have been as a result of awareness? How is it that the northern part and the southern part are aware of the CVR exercise? And I mean, it's what is really going on? And if you've tried to register lately and you've experienced something, maybe you're even there right now, I would love to speak with you as to your experience there. Are they even there? Do you have INEC people there to begin with? The people that would facilitate the registration for you, are they there? All right, let's talk Lagos. Welcome back from the newsroom to the sunny side here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Of course, you know, it is a Radioactive Monday here on the station. Stay here with us. Do not go anywhere.
Different ideologies.
I have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. My daughter is giving me hell. What happened? She always go out with friends. I put her in a place of where she's learning a trade. I call the woman and say, please, see this girl as your stepdaughter. I want you to take charge of this girl. But this girl is giving me headache.
Different perspectives.
When she's maltreating her, ask her if you are my mother or you are not my mother, so that I will really know. She said she's the one that born, only that when she gave birth to me, that I'm wicked, that I give her a soft time during my labor, that my labor do her for 5 days.
And she hates you for that?
He hates me for that.
But it's not your fault that her labor took 5 days.
Share your views on the sunny side here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Oh 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. For those in the diaspora who may want to chime in, you can call the Skype number. That is strictly for those in the diaspora. But if you're here, you can send a message to the WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. We're going to start this round from the male only telephone line. Let's see who is here. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Sheriff.
Yes, please. Good afternoon.
This is Ominka speaking.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I don't know what happened, Sheriff. Thank God I had to call Kofi before my call can get through. I'll be calling all this while it's not been going through. Somebody in your studio there blocked me. Somebody. I don't know what I did to that person. Anyway, but no problem.
I'm glad you're here now.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Right.
Please, I want to change because I register in Anambra.
Okay.
And that's where my second topic, my second talk we go to. I want to change from Anambra to Lagos here, where I work now. I would have preferred Abuja, where I live. So where do I go to exactly?
So I think you should visit the local government that you're currently resident now.
Okay, good. That's Etiosa.
Etiosa. Go to local government Etiosa. Yeah. Tell them about this inquiry. They will be able to guide you properly.
Okay.
Is that all?
Hello. Okay. The second thing is this.
Yeah.
I live in Anambra.
Okay.
I've seen how people misbehave when they're in Anambra concerning voter registration. But they are so sentimental about this Southeast something. What do you call it? Southeast or whatever.
What do you mean misbehave? What do you mean?
Yeah, for them fighting for, getting this voter card.
Oh, okay.
They want to live in Nigeria. They don't believe in Nigeria. You understand me?
Okay.
They don't. I've lived there. I've seen how the things they do. Even on the day of voting, you see them playing football and drinking beer all over the street. Okay, now from all your reports, did you get any data for Anambra? None.
Nothing. Yeah.
And tomorrow they'll come out and be saying all sorts of things here in Lagos here. That Lagosians, they don't want to see them or this or that. When in your own place, even people who are supposed to register, to make things, bring about changes in this country, they don't even care. And they don't even believe in that, what do you call it? That now nationality as a Nigerian.
Okay.
All they believe in is Biafra.
You think that is why they didn't? That's why we don't have any number.
They don't care.
Okay.
Yes, that is why. That's the reason why. Because I'm calling because of the first caller, the female that called you.
Yeah.
Because she got it wrong. Why do you have a high voter registration in the far north where there were no elections? Were there no election in the southeast? There were by election of
from the number that I have here, we have Ebonyi with 261 registrations. Enugu has 484. Imo has 481. Abia 772. Anambra not listed.
So, good. Anambra 0, right?
Not listed. I'm not sure, why they're not listed.
It means it's 0. It's new. I've lived there, but in fact, where I work is not far from Peter Obi's house. In OGR there, in Anambra North. I know what I'm saying.
Could they be upset about the last election? Could that be the reason?
Look, this has been going on since when I started working there, since 2014.
Okay.
I left the Navy in 2013. I started working there since 2014. I've been seeing it, and I spent about 3 to 4 years there. They don't care about all this election or everything, and tomorrow they will be the one making the loudest noise. I'm not insulting them, but I'm just telling you how the people there are. They are not serious about bringing about change in this country. Because of what? Because they believe in Biafra.
Okay.
Not Nigeria.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for calling me. Thank you. Let's go to the female line. Let's see who's here. Okay. That one is dropped. We're going to try another one. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
yes, please. Good afternoon to you.
Madam Lucky, I'm calling from Beduleki.
Let's talk.
Yes. My own comment about the OTC, like as I said, I'm an insider about this system, so I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
See, If you want INEC if you want people to come outside to vote, to register very well, let INEC do it the way you used to do it before, where you have in your own street, when you come out close to your house, you will see these people with umbrella close to you there, with their ID card and their neck. You go there, you register, and you collect your temporary voter's card. This one they are doing online now. Are you hearing me, Sherry?
I'm with you, Madam
This
Lucky.
online system they are doing now, those that have done it before, they understand what is in it. They will, when you go there, see, in only one street, you may have so many police centers, of which they name them. Most of us, especially those in Lagos and not those in the Umba centers, they don't know. If you go to Bayelsa State, they use compound by compound, other chief or king compound. So once you see the name of your king compound, you already know that this is where I will vote that they use food. But this one now, they will do now. You go to your local, imagine that those that are local government. Do you know how many police centers do you have in that local government that make up a particular unit here? So this is it. At the end of the day, when you go there and you do this thing finish, they will say, okay, once online, you go to the headquarters local government, like Adodota, for example, to go and do what? To go and finish up with capturing. Then when you finish there, on the day of the election day, you will see that your name may appear in either in somewhere very far away, of which that is not your target. And to see vehicle to go to that place, there will be problem. And no movement. I think I need to stop this and let people see the way I'm seeing is that the same old people that will be voting are the same people that will see that vote. They are still the same people that will see vote 2020 because this one they are doing. It's only those who are few and those that were mobilized by political parties.
Madam Lucky, let me get something very, very clear. Are you saying that INEC just decides to give people polling units that are not polling units that are not close to where they actually registered?
You are not getting. See,
I'm
what
not.
I'm saying is this. See, in the polling unit, they're not that they are not real according to INEC or as it appear on that particular. It's like you on your phone and you see these things they come out. So it's left for you now to pick a particular unit that you know you are going to vote. They are going to appear by name.
Okay.
And these things now, what I'm telling you now, that most of these places now, most of these people, they may not know where even close to your place. Even when you do it, you may not follow up. At the end of the day now, you see that your name will go up because mainly by the way, if you talk about rigging of election, all those things come from all these places.
So here is my question. Sorry to butt in because I really want us to have this conversation so that it's clear to everybody listening. If for instance, me and you, we live in the same area and we go to INEC to go and register and we get there and we register and the polling units, pop up and we're asked to pick where we want to, can't we ask question like, okay, so sorry, which polling unit is close to so street? Or which polling unit is on are those polling units not listed by street?
See, they are listed. Hello.
I'm with you, Madam Lucky. I just want to be clear. The same way I'm seeking for clarification, I'm sure others are.
I'm into the system. So the only people that will succeed in this one as we talk now, there are political parties as we are now that are mobilizing their members. They call you by phone. Go and go. Have you done it? Say yes. They will tell you if you go to the local government headquarters there, you do it. You are very sure because at the end of the day, those people that sent you there, they already know everything. So at the end of the day, you are not making mistakes. But those people that will go there at the end of the day on my own, let's say me and you will go there, we do it online now. They will go there to a local government headquarters to complete it, for example. Or getting there now, maybe you live close by. So you see, you may be lucky to find the name of your primary school. You know very well in that. But me now, maybe I may not find my own. At the end of the day now, I put one there. And
what I'm asking is, before you put one, won't you see the name of the street there?
The name of the street, like when you are talking of the name of the street, name of the street as you are talking about. Yes, but what I'm telling you that you have so many streets up. Go to us, I'm telling you. You will start the priorities off before you even link it to one street. And each of these things, you have polling unit. Of course, but see, like what I'm saying, the only way I should have done it, put umbrella in the market, let them come out the way. They put all those NYC the way they do it before. When you come outside your house, you will see them there close to you. You walk to that place. On that day, you are very sure that this is where I pick my temporary card and I'm coming here to vote. So but this one I see that then INEC will publish everything out. And when they publish it, discover that your police center, you will be surprised that your name will appear in Ikorodu. Whereas you are not sure. So these are errors then.
So I thank you, Madam Lucky. With the way you have painted it, I do not believe because you didn't successfully convince me that this is usually what happens. I register in Bariga then my name pops up at Limosho. I don't think that it happens that way. Even if it does, it would be like a rarity. It won't be something that is common. This is me giving INEC the benefit of the doubt. I've done my own CVR. I've collected my voter's card. My voter's card did not pop up in Bariga. I did my own in Etiosa. And I went to the place that I did this thing, and we looked for my card. We queued up, and the cards popped up, and we picked our cards and we left. So I'm not sure about it. Could be out of your personal experience. I'm not going to discountenance that. No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, it could be personal experience. I'm just saying that. Look, let's not be quick to tear down everything because it's government that is coming through with them. It's possible that the system works, and the system works. If it works, let's admit that it works. If it doesn't work, if there are glitches every now and again, let's look at those glitches. And I like the fact that these things are being pointed out. It could also even be that the person who filled the form didn't fill the form well. It could. That's a possibility as well. Yeah. I'm going back to telephone lines now. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon, Sharif.
Yes, please. Good afternoon to you.
God bless you. My name is Pastor Emeka, calling from almost Ajana.
Welcome.
I think the issue of INEC issues in Nigeria, the shenanigans have been much over the years. And like the last caller said, I think one of the ways, let them send their staff, like that woman recommended, the coppers to various quarters or streets. Like when I did my own years back, I did my own very close to where I live. So I think it will give a clue when people comes out, on their streets, they're able to have access to the card and all that. Meanwhile, if you look at the rural areas, a lot of people are not aware of the online registration. You can imagine a woman of 50 or 60 who is not lettered. It will be difficult for her to be able to access this online. So doing online could be for freshers, youth boys of 18, 20 who also aware of the computers. I think you remember last time during the saga of this, WAEC and the JAM, whereby they said somebody who have not seen computer for about 5 or 6 or 7 years, you now give him computer to do an exam. He or she will fail definitely and know that. So that is it. Talking about the poor rating in Anambra and the Southeast.
Yeah.
Like the other caller said, the issue of Biafran and all that. I also look at the issue of insecurity, in the East. Like, for example, now, last time I'm from Anambra State, I didn't travel. Most of my people didn't travel to the East because of the insecurity. You go, you will disguise, you are not safe. I was traveling a few months ago. My junior brother called me and told me not to pass a particular road that will be kidnapped. So you can imagine that. So
that could be the reason, Abi, why people are not coming out to register.
Yes. It could also
but hold on, Pastor. So here is another thing. The data that I released, the data that INEC released that I reeled out, these were pre-registration numbers from last week. So that these numbers, you didn't have to go anywhere to do it. You just do it on your phone. These were online registration, not that you have to go and queue up somewhere.
Yeah. In fairness, the issue of internet in Nigeria is still giving us problems, whereby people go, the server is not this, you will hear stories and all that. So if, like I said, if you ask me, those who are lettered, who understand the internet should go there. But let INEC also decentralize the reason spot, street and all that, so that people who are not aware of the internet, whatever, can also do. And the first will also note the issue of harassment. Let people be aware. Create the awareness.
More awareness. Okay.
It's very, very important.
Okay.
So
all right.
Of course, the Nigeria Biafran factor, like the other person, it may have a very little minute. What will I call it? Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
thought about it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. Let's take this WhatsApp call. Let's see who we've got here. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Oh, I think your network is not strong. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Do try and call me back. Okay. I'm going to jump on another call right away. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
You're calling the female-only line.
My name is Ayoban.
Did you hear me? You're calling the female-only line.
I can't get the male number.
Do try. I have people there right now waiting. Just try. I have people right now waiting on that line. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good afternoon.
I come back to correct something.
Okay.
Hello, Sheriff.
Yes. Go on, Madam Lucky.
I come back to correct something. When I say Ikorodu and when I say your name, we are saying Ikorodu.
Yeah.
So I mean distance. I'm referring to distance. I didn't mean that.
Okay. No, another local government. Okay.
Because a lot of people they are passing this and one thing issue of this name. We like people from the southeast now in Lagos.
Yeah.
It's very easy to identify them. So you see, and with our comments and our utterances and online behavior, a particular people already know where you are going to go. So if you will frustrate your way of collecting the card, it will be easily done at the local government. But if you allow people to go and pick their card, register at those umbrella artists to street to street, there is no way anybody will.
Do you have any information as to whether people are being frustrated already? Because where you're sounding.
No, in the past. Like in the past election, yes. But right. I'm not talking of now.
Now, okay. Let's leave people to go and try to get registered or change whatever they want to change. Thank you, Madam Lucky. For now, that's essentially why. I said it like I would love you to give us feedback as to what your experience is like when you go to register or do something. I would really love you to give us that feedback so we can know. I'm going to take this message. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch us on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch on Facebook and on YouTube. Let me take this message from Onyekachi Jones. Says the reason for the lack of data in Anambra is because there is a gubernatorial election in November. Most likely Anambra is part of the off-cycle states. Thank you. Yeah, Anambra has an election coming up. Yes, that's right. But if something is CVR, I am not sure. In fact, from the data released by INEC said that the CVR exercise is ongoing at the 774 local government areas in the country. So yeah, Anambra is obviously included in the CVR exercise. So I really do not think that is why we do not have number or figure from Anambra. Okay. I'm going to take this one here that says, I think you're the same person. It's the same message I'm seeing here, but I think I've addressed that. Let me take another message quickly. Oluseyi from Shasha said the Southeasterners are registering, but they registered outside of the Southeast. Most of them live outside the Southeast and vote outside. Check the registration data in Lagos State and you find out the Southeastern may be more in number than the Yoruba. So Oluseyi, again, that does not mean that there are no... come on now. What kind of excuse is that? A whole state will have 200 and something registrations, and you think that this is a solid argument for that? No, this is not a solid argument for that. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me see this one here that says, I don't think INEC is genuine with this. I am holding my voter's card in my hand presently and it's telling me this. Could it be that my record is not on INEC's database? Retrieve your voter cards. Okay, he sent me a screenshot. And he sent me a screenshot of how he wants to retrieve his voter card. And he says, the screenshot reads, unfortunately, no voters matched the information you entered. Please try again. This could be network, actually. This could be network. Let's go to break, Lagos. We'll be right back.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Lagos is listening at the Say What You Need, Say What 41 done forum. Residents spoke and government responded.
Now it's your turn. Be a community champion. Share ideas, solve problems, and work with government to make things better. Sign up today. Be a community champion. Lagos is listening. To join, visit citizensgate.lagostate.gov.ng. Office of Political, Legislative, and Civic Engagement. Your ideas, your Lagos, your voice.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
Welcome back to the sunny side here on Nigeria Info 99.3. We'll wrap this conversation up by 1:30. At 1:30, we go to our next conversation on Radioactive Monday here on the sunny side. I'm Sharif Quadri. I've got a couple messages to go through very quickly. The only online thing that has been 80% successful over the years is online banking. Every other online thing has always been compromised by the ogas and the staff in charge. Okay, I hear you. It's because of insecurity in the southeast. The army, the unknown gunmen have chased away people from their town and villages. This is one of the reasons. That's Chinedu from the cartoon who dropped that in. Chinedu, thank you for sharing your thought. I have another one here that says, it's very unfortunate. Most of those to vote in Southeast, I believe the villages are getting empty, if not empty from some of the videos we are seeing. The state capital already saturated. I believe many new voters are moving to our office Southeast for safety. I don't understand what you mean by your office Southeast. That must be autocorrect or something, playing some pranks on you. Let me take another message here before I go to the telephone. I have a few more messages waiting. Okay, you know what? Let's just say one more message and I'll come to telephone. This one is a long one. It says, this INEC and voting and the online registration and transferring voters card and voting what? Voting. Oh, you mean apathy? Oh my God. Autocorrect put apartheid there. Okay. Voting apathy in the East is as a result of negligence of the federal government and the Nigerian government attitude towards our people, and people should mind their utterances and ways of portraying entire tribe. Let the federal government, the INEC, and the INEC sort out themselves. And as for the people okay, I don't know if it's autocorrect or it's just yeah. So I don't know what you're trying to write here. I'm not even going to try because it's completely off everything. It's off everything. Chris says Anambra State has just ended voter registration for the forthcoming gubernatorial election. That's what Chris from OTAP put here. Chris, thank you for sharing. I have another one here from Yomi in Murio Kola, close by here. Yomi says, on the issue of voter registration, I'm surprised that East, with our favorite candidates, is having low turnout. You cannot regain your lost ground without force. The only power we have is the voter cards. Maybe INEC needs to create more awareness in the East. That's Yomi from Murio Kola who dropped that. Yomi, thank you for sharing. Now let's go to the telephone. Let's take our last call on this topic. Good afternoon to you.
Sharif, thank God you picked this call. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. I think Joy is safe. I trust. Sharif, my name is Kensley, calling from Ikorodu.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you are doing a very good job on this suggestion. The truth is I registered on Friday here in Ikorodu.
Oh, nice.
I went physical. I didn't go online.
Okay.
And I got all the information. According to what Madam Lucky was saying, she's giving an information that I don't know where the information is coming from. Because when I went there, I'm from the southeast. I think I'm getting me, Sharif.
I'm with you.
Nobody looked at my name. They attended to me. I think there were 3 there. I met one guy there. I told him I want to register, and he did not utter a word. He just put my name, put my information. He asked me, among the 3 words that he asked me, when do I want to vote? The one is closer to where I reside, one closer to my office, one is another, just interwoven. He asked me which one do I prefer, which I choose by myself.
Okay.
And he put it on my profile.
Okay.
And gave me one paper that bears my number. I think my number that when the voter card is available, I can collect it anywhere. So And another thing that concerning it for eastern side,
so wait, hold up. So they printed the temporary voter cards for you right there, and you collected it right there.
No, it's not temporary one. They just give me a paper that show that I have registered, that have the one serial number there.
Okay, all right.
So that's what they did. I have that one as my information. I can use it when I wanted to. That's what the guy told me. But everybody that came to that place was attended in a unique way. So I don't know how about the other local government, but here in the Ikorodu local government, even as of Saturday, Sheriff, as I'm going home, I even found their canopy, their umbrella with their tags on their neck inside my street too. In different streets, I think I can mention many streets that they have their canopy stand as I'm talking to you now, Sheriff.
Okay.
So I don't know. Would I put it in lessness because I have to move from my office down to that place to make that all these activities. So if you can't move from where you stay, I'm hearing from online all this and that what people are saying. I don't think I don't judge Nigeria with online, Sheriff. That's what about me.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Let's talk about your other this thing.
Yes, for the instant low turnout. Sheriff, I think I will blame that on one, insecurity.
Okay.
Two, they have lose hope. They have lost their hope about the process. Can I that INEC now? Yeah, about the process. God bless you, Sheriff. I know how you used to correct us about the process, about the election process in Nigeria. That is the issue. If not, if you go and check the history of election before, I think the starter is let me just embedded them on PDP and this APOGA. They have a good turnout before, but this time around, go and check their results since 2 years ago, or let's say 3 years ago. I think it's very poor. But you're doing a good job, Sheriff.
Thank you, my
getting
friend.
The information.
Thank you, my good friend.
I think we are going to get it right, yeah.
Thank you, my good friend. Thank you for calling me. I appreciate it. So we have to move away from this conversation. I know the calls are coming through. You trust Nigeria Info now. It's not going to be a one-off conversation that we're just going to have on Sunny Side and we'll move away from it completely and totally. No, we're not going to do that. There will be other shows that will talk about the CVR and what you need to know and all of that. I have let me wrap it up with this comment on Facebook. Like I said, we're streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay. Stephen John on Facebook says, "Don't live a lie. Go and register to vote if you have not. You are living in Nigeria. That is the truth. If you want another country, fight for people. I don't know. Is that a word? Fight? Okay. Maybe I have not heard that word before. It says you cannot be urging for. Okay, it's no. I'm gonna stop here. I thought you're gonna say something about the exercise itself. Proper. But thank you for trying. Appreciate it, Lagos. Let's stop here for now. Let's move into our next conversation. Our next conversation is what the Yoruba call kwete. Is that sensitive? It's a very sensitive conversation. And I'm going to try as much as possible to be brief about it. It's the issue of... So it's similar to baby mama conversation. No, sorry. It's similar to single mother conversation. But it is not single mother conversation. It's baby mama conversation. I saw this piece online about the writer saying that the idea... the phenomenon, the institution called marriage is dying. The person put Lagos there, but I want to expand it. It is not even Nigerian thing. It's a global phenomenon, actually. So we're going to expand it to everywhere. And this is where I want our diaspora people to really chime in if you're listening to the Sunny Side today. So the writer talked about, how the institution called marriage is dying, how young ladies, older ladies would prefer to have babies without any man in the baby's life, how younger men, older men, some married, some single, don't want any attachment or extra attachment for those who are married. They don't want any extra attachment, but then they want to have a baby by a lady. They want to have a family, or not a family. Let's not use a family. They just want to have somebody who has their child or their children. Are you following this conversation? Right. You can call it sugar daddy, you can call it sugar mommy, but that really is not what it is. It is about people with different mindsets who don't want to stay in the single they don't want to stay with anybody. They just want their independence. They want their freedom, and they want a child or children, if you like. The writers seem to think that, look, this is a new trend, and it's troubling, it's worrying, it's concerning, that people should look at this situation very critically because it's not good. It may spell doom. I mean, the writer was just being afraid and scared of what he or she thinks is a new development. But let me say mine. Now, this is why we're having this conversation. First off, we have all kinds of people, all kinds of orientations in the public domain these days. You have people who believe, you have people who've been married before, they've experienced crazy stuff in their marriage. They barely got out of the marriage, both the man and the woman alike. They barely got out of the marriage alive. But now they don't want to be under anybody because of their past experiences, but they would love to have a child. Some have resorted to going to sperm bank to go and get some sperm and do some artificial insemination and have their child, raise their child alone. They believe they can do it on their own. The other day, J. Mike was saying that something about sugar mom, about baby mamas, if you don't have a man in your life, and all of that. I just see all of these things connecting, the dots connecting. It's almost like the universe wants us to have this conversation. Do you understand? So let me move on. There are other guys who barely got out of a very nasty, abusive marriage, and they're scared of going into any, but then they want to have a relationship and even have children by another woman, you know, but they will not be tied down. They would not want to. Now, there are other people who didn't have any marital experience, but they have seen, they have evaluated their life, they have evaluated the trajectory of their life's journey, and they think that, look, I'm going to have a child of my own, but I'm not going to be under any man. I'm going to have a child of my own, but I don't want a woman living with me, but I will be responsible. Yeah, of course I will be responsible. There are people like that. Now, this particular mindset has always been around, has always been there. Maybe not as much as you would find in the UK, you will find in France or in Australia. Maybe not as much as that. But it's growing in popularity in Nigeria these days, not Lagos. It's growing in popularity. It's people, younger ladies, single ladies are warming up to the idea of having a child or even children of their own without being under a man. Is there a risk or risks? Are there risks attached to this phenomenon, to this thinking? Should the society be worried? Could there be a danger to the society? Is there a conversation? Perhaps we shouldn't even start from there. Is there a conversation in the first place regarding this particular subject matter? Is this something that is worth our time? If you say that it's not worth our time, see, now, I will change this topic. I am not kidding. I will change this topic now. The person seemed to think that the society has crashed. The churches, the mosques, the society, the community, everybody has failed. That is why we have this, that people are openly now talking about this quest to not want to be married anymore. Like the marriage institution is dead. Okay. So let's have this conversation. If you are in this situation, You can be anonymous if you want to be anonymous. But I like to get inside your brain. Tell me how your brain is working. Why did you take this decision? If you're in the process of taking this step as a man or as a woman, doesn't matter to me. I just want to hear you. I want to hear your side. That's all. And yes, you can be anonymous if you want to be anonymous. And look, there will be no room for anybody judging anybody on this program today. We're fine, Abby. Everybody's cool, Abby. Of course, we're cool. We're cool. 0201 2770 993. That is 0201 2770 993. Female only line is 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. And WhatsApp number for our diaspora callers is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. You can drop your comments for me. I would come and take your thoughts on Facebook and on YouTube because we're live there. If you're here and you'd like to send a WhatsApp message, send it to the same WhatsApp message, 0809 597 5805. Please turn off your radio.
Hello.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's Akigbe from First Stack.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've been trying to call on you since. But however, I want to see comment on that registration from the
we have moved. We have moved on.
Limited number.
We have moved on from that conversation.
Okay, what is there that
we have moved on from it?
Of marriage institution. I'm talking about marriage now.
Okay, all right.
The owner of marriage institution, the Almighty God, have written the document or the love letter that he needs for marriage, the statement or the arrangement he has arranged for marriage.
Okay.
So those who are not qualified to enter that institution, they should not dare it. Okay. That is, if you are a Christian, you are obedient to God. Once you are married, you are married. You cannot have divorce.
You cannot divorce.
I hate divorce.
Okay.
Well,
incidentally, that's not even what we're talking about, actually. But thank you so much for your time. Let me speak with Madam Oboli. Let's see. Madam Oboli, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Sharif, welcome. How was your weekend?
It was good. Thank you.
See, there are some topics you bring on air. I will say Kosorombe. But this particular one, Orokisibe, Mr. Sharif.
Okay.
Recently, I think sometime last week or 2 weeks thereabouts, I had a woman also come online to say, if you're about to hit 30, 27, 30 thereabouts, and nobody is coming your way, or the men in your life are behaving funny, then the best bet, look for somebody to just either through artificial insemination or just look for somebody that would, father your child, and you don't have anything to do with the person. So there's cause for alarm because I don't really know, but I believe to get a proper society, father, mother, and child, there has to be a balanced circle, not just anybody, Bori Wale. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And the writers' fears are valid, the ones you raised this afternoon.
Right.
Because I think it owes from the high rate of femicide that abounds presently and the misogynistic mindset that's currently pervading our society. They will always say it's a man's world, and now women too are revolting and saying they can't cope with the patriarchal society we found ourselves. So that's exactly what's giving rise to this anomaly. Should we be worried? Of course, yes. We should, because I feel whatever child you're bringing into the world, there has to be a balance. Okay. How will you tell that child you're bringing into the world that will not be a menace or the ripple effect at the end of the day? How will you tell that child that I just gave birth to you through this means, or I don't want to be under a man, or I just want to live my life? When you bring that child and the child is asking you, where's my dad? Or the child is asking you, where's my mom? There's some questions that are pertinent that you have to answer. So we should be worried because we're not talking about just your own decision alone now. This has crossed your personal decision. It's about what is going to happen in society in the long run. Whatever gives birth in society, or I think it starts from the molecular unit of the family first.
Right.
And so from the family, it stems and spills over to the society and the nation at large. But now, when we are not getting it right in the family circle, honestly, Mr. Sheriff, there is cause for alarm. Okay. I don't know, maybe because of what we are having these days. Everybody is just going here and there, and people are going with the trend. But we should dare to be different. I'm not saying if a woman is not married, she's not living her life, or she's not living her full dream, or if a man is not married, the same thing. But I'm saying there is cause for alarm because presently we are trying to raise an unwholesome society where the balance has been tilted. There will be no state of equilibrium because presently everything has gone haywire. Everything, before it turns to yam pepper scatter, we are raising this alarm which you have raised now. There can still be a calibrated mindset if you want to raise the family right. But instead of you to say you want to just go and get a child from somewhere without caring whose ox is God, I don't think it's better for a country, a nation, or society at large. Thank you very much, sir.
And everybody, thanks for calling me. Interesting take there. Okay. Let's see who else is here. Good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, I want to remain anonymous.
That's fine. That's fine.
As for me, I'm a young guy, just in my late 20s. And from what I've experienced so far, your generation, you were lucky to have at least better women. Let me just say better women. These are our women of this generation. What they've done to young men, what the men have done to innocent girls, And so everybody now is trying to go solo and do all that. But right now, what I've gone through, I'm now a student of Gege. I attend these classes. So now the mindset is, being independent and, not falling for any trick. So everybody's just trying to go solo now. And
are you going to settle down someday? Are you going to settle down with a lady someday?
Mr. Sheriff, what can't I get out of marriage? I can get children, I can get the sex, I can get... So why am I even getting married? What are men actually benefiting from marriage? Nothing. Actually nothing. So in the Western world, you see that, okay, these young billionaires, they refuse to get married. See, Cristiano Ronaldo is just getting married after his wife signed a prenup. And all this. So it's almost, marriage is always tilted towards an advantage of the woman. Do you understand? Men are actually getting nothing out of it. So I don't see any reason why I'm actually doing it. If I can get children out of marriage, if I can get sex, if I can get anything, so why am I going into it? So that's just it.
Anonymous caller, thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it, okay? Thank you. Thank you for sharing. All right. Okay. We're getting there. Let me jump on this female call and then we'll come back to the mail line. Good afternoon to you. Please turn off your radio. That call has dropped. I'm guessing the person will be a man or something. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, please. Good afternoon to you.
Yes. I want to stay anonymous.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. You see, this thing was happening in Europe when people try to get stay in the UK and they stayed in Ireland, and then a lot of Nigerian women will get a baby from Nigerian men, not actually married, and then sell the children to somebody else who wants to get their permit in UK, and they have brought this to Nigeria now. That's what I'm thinking, that they have brought this particular.
To what end? What do they want to? What status do they want to get in Nigeria now? They'll be selling children.
They want to process stay in the UK.
No, I mean Nigeria. You said they brought it to Nigeria, so I'm asking you, what's the end game for them in Nigeria? What would they want to process?
They want to process going to the UK to have a stay in the UK. And they first they live in Ireland.
No, I've heard you. I've heard that part of the story. You said they brought it to Nigeria now.
Yeah, the trend is now in Nigeria. What you have said, that Men are not trying to be married, but they want to have children. Women are not trying to get married and are looking for children.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So as I said, the trend is coming back home here. It's been there for a long time.
For a long time. Mm.
Yes, for a long time, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. All righty. I'm going to go. Let's take WhatsApp messages. We have a couple here. Let's take this one first. Adokeke from Lekki says, I think this is mostly as a result of social media influencers and the Gen Z movement. You will see people like, he mentioned the names, mentoring ladies to charge men money for even talking to them and encouraging young ladies to always be money-minded when having any relationship with men. And then someone like the guy called who has created a movement for the University of Wisdom for Men, where he teaches men to be stingy. These people have a very large following and have influenced thousands of young people. Young people now have a very different mentality when it comes to marriage. Adegoke sent that in. Adegoke, thank you for sharing. I'm going to hang up and take this call here. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. You're speaking with, can I remain anonymous?
Oh, fantastic. Sure, you can, yeah.
Okay, as regards this whole topic, I'd like to say this is for me. I feel
hold on, caller. Can you move the phone away from your mouth a little bit? It's too close to your mouth.
Okay. How about it?
It's better now. It's better now. Yes.
All right. So I feel this is more like a conspiracy theory. I guess from wherever it came from, if not from the devil, because I see no reason why you'd want to. The benefit of marriage one-sided. You get you want to have kids, and before you have kids, there's always a union, and that union, God has already ordained it, So at the end of the day, you doing all of these things, you're just going to be going against the law, going against nature. Because I don't know why you should give birth to a child and you deny them what the important aspect of their lives, which is to have both parents around them. Yesterday I was on a live show. I was on a live with one of the reputable one of the social media influencers, and we're speaking about single parenting.
Okay.
And we came about this whole issue, and we came to the conclusion that there's no way you can raise a child alone. Yeah, and then sometimes I feel like
do you think raising a child alone is an anomaly?
It's an anomaly. Yes, it's an abnormally for me. We are human beings, and we actually there's no way that one person can raise just one person alone. Some of us we need the both parties, because there are things that your mom will teach you that there are things that your mom will teach you that your dad needs to you need, I don't know how to put it, but it's such a symbolic.
I get it. Every child needs both parents. That's what you're saying.
Both parents, yes. And then at the same time, some people don't have no business getting married. Why I said that is because some people just people these days are. The reason why we keep having this is because some people actually have less knowledge about the marital aspect. They just being delusional. At the end of the day, what they're expecting is not what they see. They come out of it, they begin to regret. Some people psychologically are not even ready for marriage.
They're not prepared,
and they just want to get into. They are not prepared, and they just want to get into marriage because of the benefits. Now, when they see that the going gets tough, or that they see that they cannot psychologically, marriage is not about money. The real marriage is life. Is what those things you experience is the real marriage, and how you manage and go about it. That is marriage.
You're a very smart one, Elder. You're a very smart elder. You're very smart. Thank you for calling me. I need to go on a quick break now. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lagos, we'll be right back. Stay here with me, please.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, so it so happens that we're back very quickly. Let me take this call here on WhatsApp. Let's see who is here. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, Sheriff, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
I am still coming to join you and Uncle Jimmy one of these days whenever I'm in Nigeria.
No problem.
I think I would want to be anonymous.
That's okay.
Let's just say I think for me what I observe.
I mean, we can know where you're calling from, though.
Okay, I'm calling from Ontario, Canada.
All right.
And I am currently going through what you're just talking about right now.
Okay.
I'm going through a divorce, and let's just say it's still going to take a lot of time because she's suing me to court anyway for the numerous things that every man from the West always suffers, and unfortunately, the legal system here would not investigate. They just default to you're guilty. It's up to you to try to prove yourself innocent, or you wait for time to pass while going through the process. And my annoyance about this part of the world is that the legal system and even the church system, it's like at this point I'm even asking myself, why am I going to church as a Christian? Because at the end of the day, most of these people, like the last caller said, they might not even want to get married in the first place, but maybe due to family pressures and other societal demands that maybe you have to have a kid, they trick you into getting married, and once they get a child, they start acting up. And funny enough, I would have respected most of these people more if they come out, sign a legal agreement if that's what you want. Look for those that will sign a legal agreement to go through the process with you. You're both responsible for the child, and you go your ways. But no, they will pursue people like myself that, okay, I am pro-family, I am pro-Christian family, and at the end of the day, they get into it and they expect you to bow and bend your back till you break before they are pleased. Because ideally, the system has, when we talk about the world, we have three types of marriage. We have the traditional marriage, like the one we practice in Africa, where the man is the focus of the marriage, and we have contemporary marriage, that's the one practiced in the West, where the woman is the focal point, where the man does everything to please the woman. And they have the Christian marriage, where both parties submit to God submit to God and under the leadership of the man. And when I say leadership, I don't mean financial, I mean leadership. So the woman could be the main breadwinner, the man could be the breadwinner, but the man is still responsible for the family when it comes to God. But the situation by most of these women, they either from the default don't plan to get married or go out, do whatever they need to do, and at the end of the day, they come into the church and say they are Christians, and they expect you to now meet needs when they are not ready to meet their needs. And when I say the West has a huge part to play in it, is the fact that, okay, I'm a pro-feminist. When I mean feminist, I don't mean the nonsense being done right now. Okay. I mean equality when it comes to equality between a man and a woman.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it feels like trying to tilt it to balance out the pros and balance the benefits or pros and cons between a man and a woman. They are basically tilting it to do what the men in the past did to women. So I'm like, okay, why am I the one paying for things that my ancestors did? Am I the one? It's not me. So why am I having to pay for it? In the sense where at the end of the day, it feels like, okay, being married at this point it's tantamount to slavery, where you are supposed to keep doing your own part, providing for the family, going through all kind of stress, and the barest minimum, which is maybe to cook and maybe to take care of children, you still meet so much hurdle, in the sense that the woman would say she wants to pursue her career, And I'm like, okay, I don't mind you pursuing your career, but not at the detriment of the family
of the
as
kids.
a whole. Because at the end of the day, if the kids are suffering because of your career, then what exactly are we doing together? Or a situation whereby the woman expects the man to be
you know what we're gonna do. Please stay on the line. We need to bring you we need to bring the news now. When we're done with the news, I'll come back to you. Is that fine? All right.
We go hard and in depth.
The real discourse and commentaries right here
on Nigeria Info.
This is a clear situation of Konima die, Konima burial.
What kind of marriage is that?
You are calling it marriage. In that fact, now what for?
Isn't there a tradition like when you're pissed, you can walk away? You don't have that tradition?
Radio at its finest.
It's 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
The headline news on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, here's a summary of what's making the rounds at this time. The People's Democratic Party's National Executive Committee is meeting in Abuja this afternoon to decide on its zoning formula ahead of the November convention in Ibadan. While NBA President Afam Osigwe has urged lawyers to stand firm in defending the rule of law, stressing that integrity and service are vital to national progress. Meanwhile, the Sultan of Sokoto Sa'adu Abubakar, Enugu Governor Peter Mba, and South African politician Julius Malema have also called on lawyers to defend justice and protect the poor. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority has launched a new Media Traffic Mayor initiative to support its officers in managing traffic across the state. In a related move, the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority says its partnership with bus unions is already paying off. While Speaker of the Lagos House of Assembly Mudashiru Obasa says the newly commissioned Oluremi Tinubu Industrial Leather Hub in Mushin will position Lagos as the leather capital of West Africa. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has forecast rainy and thundery weather across the country from Monday to Wednesday, as the NDLEA arrests 50-year-old widow in Lagos for attempting to traffic 1.3 kilograms of cocaine while pretending to be pregnant. The agency also says 3 Nigerians detained in Saudi Arabia for alleged drug trafficking are actually victims of an airport syndicate, while Nigerian police have repatriated a high-profile fugitive, Dai Jisheng, to China. Troops of Operation Hadinkai have killed several Boko Haram and ISWAP fighters in raids across Borno and Yobe State, while the Nigeria Labour Congress has criticized the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission's proposed salary increase for political office holders. The National Commission for Colleges of Education has shut down 22 illegal colleges of education operating across the country. And finally, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has urged the federal government to use locally made materials in the Lagos Airport fencing project. And that's all for now. It is back to the sunny side. You are listening to 99.3 Nigeria Info, and I am Yvonne Ohaifil. Thank you for your time.
The clock will bring the news,
sports,
events,
talk, and even more talk.
Crisis averted in aviation sector.
The conversation, your views and suggestions.
We talk on Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3